Good evening. I hope you can enjoy the sound of the fish tank running in the background with my snails and my shrimp, as well as my dog's paws on the ground. Little toe beans, little toenails with your toe beans. I had lots of realizations and I almost didn't come here to talk about any of them. And there was a challenge inside of me that said, should you? Because is anyone even watching anyways? It's like, I don't like that energy. I'm tired of that energy. To be honest, I'm sick of hearing myself complain. I'm so sick of hearing myself complain, guys. I'm so sick of hearing myself complain. Because complaining is important and necessary. But there are also actions and anxiety at play with complaining. And ooh, that was a juicy confirmation burp. I was like, yes, get this energy out of me. Maybe that's the point of posting your work. It's like on SpongeBob. I never understood the idea of DoodleBob in that episode. I was like, what on earth? Because looking at the classic seasons like 1 through 2 in SpongeBob, I realized what made it so funny was that like it's such relatable ideas, and you can tell that there were a bunch of adults in the room that said, what is the most inconvenient adult thing that we can do, and that people do, and then make fish do it, and integrate the fact that it's like a sponge and a crab and and it was just such simplicity. But the DoodleBob episode always threw me. I was like, I don't understand the moral of this episode until I was just playing like a compilation on YouTube of classic SpongeBob things, and it brought up that scene, especially the ending part of the scene where we find out what happens to DoodleBob, which, if you don't know, DoodleBob was the doodle that SpongeBob had made with a magic pencil that came from above, which I thought is like, it's so funny to think about that now. And having the art, not knowing where to go, not knowing what it's supposed to be on, made DoodleBob be like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. Okay? I am art. I need to be free. But it's like when we have the ability, and that's like the nature of our art. It's just like I need to express, I need to create something, I need to be seen. And it's beautiful. And when we don't do that, if we don't, I'm telling myself this. Maybe you need to hear it too. If I don't post it, if I don't put it on paper, if I don't do it in my digital artworks, if it doesn't get onto something, it's just sitting in my head and it's just running around screaming, saying doi 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 doi. I don't remember exactly. But that doi doi doi. That's how my brain recalls that, because I don't remember what he sounded like. And anyways, so I say all this to say that I know that I am in the sticky parts that we traditionally as a society don't really talk about. And so I find a lot of fear in the idea of showing people where I'm at in the middles, especially because I don't know who is going to watch and I don't know who is going to see. And to have people know about like what's living inside of me is scary. But then I think about it and I'm like, we all do that in some type of way. We all exhibit our artistry in some type of way. I went to a food truck and there was this woman and we were like practicing Spanish together because I need practico. See? See what I mean? I need practice. Necesito. So anyways, she cooked the best fucking plantains I have ever had in my life. I was like, I would come back here every single day. I would eat that every single day. The way that she cooked these plantains was art. It was art. It was barbecue art. It was so beautiful and seared to perfection, my I add. So we all do our own thing that's art. And I remember I dropped off my tray and I was like, todos excelente. I was serious. I was like, todos excelente. And I told them, I said, cocinas muy bien. You cook very good. You cook very good. Like, that's your art. And so my art is storytelling, and not just like the art of storytelling. No, telling y'all my life stories and doing it in an honest space and in a space where I have an abundant mindset and not a fearful one. I don't want to create and post things worrying about who's going to see it or if no one's going to see it. It's just about putting it out there so it doesn't run around like a motherfucking DoodleBob in my head. So, you missed me? I ate that. I ate that. I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna end there. Yeah. Bye.